Today on Days of Our Lives, Gabby shows up at Lay's door. Steve is overcome upon seeing Kayla, Eric, and Nicole ruin their individual Valentine's Day dinners, but they save room for dessert. The hostess seats Eric and Sloan at a table next to them after Nicole gives EJ assurance that she is okay with their staying at the bistro. EJ and Sloan become irritated as Nicole and Eric spend their lunches distracted by one another. Eric and Nicole cross paths when Eric walks out to fetch his glasses from his car and Nicole gets up to get EJ medication for his headache. They engage in awkward small conversation before going back to their assigned tables. EJ recommends he and Nicole go home after Sloan says he's had enough and wants to leave. A formal dinner date will be scheduled for another evening. Since tonight was so awkward and his mother's funeral is tomorrow, Sloan tells Eric at her house that she can understand if he wants to call it a night. She is, however, willing to do the same if he wants to strip her of all her clothing and ignore the outside world. Eric gives her a passionate kiss while wanting all of it. Lai opens his Salem hotel door to Wendy glumly after finishing another glass of wine. He informs her that Gabby declined his invitation to dinner. Before inviting her to a Valentine's Day dinner, she asks if he would like to be her buddy. Lai is not interested in friendship. He is still married to Gabby. Wendy reminds him that Gabby wants Stefan and that it is only legal. Lai is baffled as to why Gabby would spend her time on a man who has a significant other. If Wendy is any indication of her, Gabby is attempting to demonstrate his affection for her. He wasn't referring to her and Johnny Le jokes. He urges her to go when he finds out she is going on a date with the Demera. They'll all have a good Valentine's Day, at least one of them. Trip and Johnny cross paths on the square. Trip acknowledges Wendy as the recipient of the flowers Johnny is holding and remarks on how well everything turned out. He expresses regret for Joey ruining their evening, but as Trip begins to respond, Wendy approaches. Trip tells them he's glad Wendy and Johnny got along and sends them out on their date. Gabby confronts Stefan at the estate for calling her Chloe, but he adamantly denies doing so. But if he did, it was likely out of concern for her. His messages to her are not returned. If Chloe had called, Gabby wonders if she would even be there tonight. He assures her that he would have called her anyhow. Were you expecting for a threesome? Gabby snarks. He replies no, but then inquires as to her interest in the subject. He is called a pig by Gabby, who then insists she isn't and pours wine on him. Stefan assures her that he truly cares for her. When she is the only person he loves, Gabby instructs him to call her. Johnny and Wendy discover Stefan cleaning his wine-stained shirt after Gabby storms out. When they learn what happened, they advise Rolf to convince himself that his love for Chloe won't exist once he is free. Stefan is unsure of his desire for him too. He doesn't feel indoctrinated, and who says you can't feel affection for more than one person. Later, Stefan scoffs when he learns that his nephew wants to spend Valentine's Day watching Evil Dead 2. He's doing better than him, Johnny quips. After Stefan has left, Johnny asserts that his uncle was correct and that they should change course. Wendy, though, simply wants to be with him. EJ plays the charm card with Nicole upstairs, and they kiss. EJ wishes them a good night when they separate. Hey, what the heck? Nicole exclaims as she dives in for another kiss. He checks to make sure she wants this before opening his bedroom door for her. With his tie, she pulls him in. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bulletin News, and stay with us.